Hi everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such. Okay, I thought that this was going to be a Soapy Suds review video because I received a package in the mail. But whenever I opened it, let me see. But this is Happy Mail. I thought it was Soapy Suds review. It's Happy Mail, and it put a smile on my face. It just tickled me. I have been running low on colorants. I've been running low on fragrances, and I happened to mention that in our group. I like to just talk, tell about how, tell about my day or whatever. My daughter had soaped with me, and I did not expect anyone to send me anything, did not want anyone to send me anything, but I got surprised by Angie in our group, tickled me to death, and she sent me a bottle of fragrance oil, which I can't wait to use. It's vanilla lavender, and that's Crafter's Choice, and it smells good. It smells really good. And then she also sent me, and oh my goodness, I can't wait. She sent me some Crafter's Choice Emerald Green Mica. Look at that color. That is beautiful. I can't wait to try that. And she also sent me, let's see, some activated charcoal, which I'm very low on and could use that. Because I love to use black in a lot of my swirls anyhow, and then I like to make activated charcoal soap. I also like to use it in some of my other natural soaps. Then she also sent me ultramarine blue pigment. Oh my goodness, look at that color. That's beautiful. And when you put those two, I mean seriously, do those not, to me those look really good together in my opinion. I like the look of that. And she also sent me pink oxide. Look at that. Now, I want anyone who watches this, and especially if you're in the group or on YouTube, give me your opinion. But I think that those three right there, in my opinion, would make a beautiful unicorn soap. The swirl part. And then she sent me some organic rosemary leaf powder. And that I'm thinking of making soap with also. Oh, and I forgot one of the micas. Oh my goodness. I love this one. It is Mad Micas. Harold, I think it's Harold's Purple Crayon. Look at that. Oh my goodness. To me, I mean, I could either go with all of those together and make, or I could think these two and these two. I don't know, but y'all can give me your opinion. I just think that they would make a beautiful the unicorn soap, and I want to make some more unicorn soap. And then I've got an idea for this rosemary also. And then she also sent me some organic cocoa powder, and I love using cocoa powder in my natural soaps. The ones that I do that I don't put fragrance, I may put essential oil to them. And she sent me, and it has got a little mic on it, but a bar of her soap. And oh my goodness, it smells wonderful. And this is lavender calendula infused, and I'm pretty sure I remember when she made this soap. I'm pretty sure she posted it in the group. It smells heavenly, no joke. And it's a beautiful bar. Very pretty bar. And it just smells so good. But I may show you the bubbles off of that. And then, okay, I had received Happy Meal a while back from Evangeline in our group. And if you are in our group, if you want to check it out, it's Soaping and Such, and it is a Facebook group. But she had sent me this pink kaolin clay. Well, I had been having a lot of health issues after I got that, so I had not got to use that. And she also sent me the comfrey leaf powder. Now, I like using comfrey in oils, infusing oils, and using that in soap. I like using it in creams. I like using it in salves. You name it. But I am thinking of doing a nice, like a natural soap, and possibly like doing the rosemary, and possibly with like trying to do like a swirl, use some pink clay, and then again I may even use some comfrey leaf in it. I'm not sure, but if you look at those two greens, rosemary's a little bit darker than your comfrey leaf. Now, I grow my own comfrey. I grow a lot of my own herbs, but I'm behind on gathering. I'm so behind on gathering this year. I've just, health-wise and all that's been going on, I just haven't got a lot gathered. But Evangeline also sent me the black walnut hull powder right here. Now, I haven't got to use that yet, but I'm wanting to. And since I was showing what Angie sent me, which is all right here, and then my rosemary, I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and show what Evangeline sent again and get ideas if anybody's got them. Now, I'm thinking about, she also sent me this walnut hull. Now, that's the hull. This is the more, you know, like to give you exfoliant. This would be more for color. I'm thinking about doing a soap for, like, you know, dirty hands or greasy hands, but on as far as doing like the essential oil to this soap, that's where I'm not sure on. I love using tea tree oil. Now, I have essential oils. I do have some. I'm more low on fragrance oils. I've got some essential oils, like I've got lavender here, and I've got, you know, enough of that to make a good soap. And then I've got very little tea tree oil. I use a lot of tea tree oil. I love tea tree oil. I even put that in our like shampoo and conditioner, because if you don't know it, you know, kids going to school, lots of times they can pick up lice from other children. And if you use tea tree oil, the real stuff, most people want to buy it at Walmart, and that's not like this. But if you use that and just put some drops in your shampoo or conditioner, oh my goodness, you know, that helps keep them bugs from getting on your children's hair. And then I have got eucalyptus, but I'm trying to figure out what, if I don't have enough tea tree oil, which I thought about tea tree oil and possibly the rosemary for, well, not that one. Possibly the peppermint or something. I'm having trouble. I've got some peppermint here. I've got quite a bit of that. But just figuring out what, you know, I should want to put with the walnut hull. And then, like I said, I want to do the rosemary with possibly some comfrey and pink kaolin clay. And I do have rosemary essential oil. I have peppermint essential oil. I have got bergamot. Quite a bit of bergamot. I've got a fair amount of Listia cubia, but not a whole lot. And then I've got Anise Seed. Now, this one here, my aunt had bought, and she was going to use it to help ward off mosquitoes and stuff. Well, it didn't work as good for her as she thought it would, so I ended up with it, which I'll take it, as Anise Seed oil. And then, you know, I thought about in one of the soaps, possibly I thought about in the walnut hull soap, making like a swirl, even though, you know, mainly men will be using it more than women, probably. But doing a swirl and using a netto seed. I have had this infusing, and if you have not infused your netto seeds in oil and use that in soap, you should really do it. It makes the most beautiful color. I mean, and that's been infusing for quite a while. And so it's really cured. But, let's see. And oh my goodness, her soap here it is. You see those bubbles? It smells wonderful. And look, I mean, it's got really, really good bubbles, Angie. This is a wonderful bar of soap. Oh, it smells awesome. And also, when Evangeline sent me the package that she sent me, she also sent me a bar of soap. And it was a massage bar. The one with the knobs on it. If you haven't seen that video, I've got it. It's in the Happy Mail playlist on my YouTube channel. But look at this. It has a cream, and the blue that's in there, it had blue bentonite beads. She also sent me some of those. And I just haven't got around to using them. But this has got a creamy, a real creamy lather. And my husband went wild over that, Evangeline. That is basically, this is what's left. He loved that soap. He said it made his skin feel really clean, and he liked it. And I liked it whenever I used it, but he's used it. He took that bar. But the one that Angie just sent me is my bar. It's got lavender. I smell it. I need that calming effect that it gives. But I want to thank both of you for the Happy Mail that you sent me. That's Evangeline and Angie. Sorry about that. Getting tongue-tied here. And thank you, girls. I really appreciate it. You didn't need to do it, but I do thank you for it. And love everybody in the group. And happy soaping. Have a great day.